SGL, this is it. This is the moment we have all been looking forward to. I'm sure when some of us saw this matchup scheduled for the final week of the Premier League campaign, some of us circled this one up as one to watch, or for either of these teams, one to play in. Chat, this is for all the marbles. This is for the Premier League title. Winner takes all. Frontera SD Chrome of San Diego FC versus Timbers Army of the Portland Timbers. Good to see a bunch of people in chat. Fatality, Serrano, Optimat, Inevitable. By the way, this is the only Bazaar, and I have a very special guest commentator. This person, when they asked about what the next match was, once they learned that it was this match, they said, "Oh, can I join?" I'm like, you know what? Come on in. Perfect time, you know? And I think you'll have a fun time listening to them commentate. So how about you come in and introduce yourself?
Hey, what's good, everybody? My name is Serrano. I am a player for the Kansas City Cauldron, and yeah, when I heard that this match was going on, I needed to involve myself. I needed to be a part of this. So, yeah, thanks for bringing me on, Naz.
Glad to, Serrano, especially because you had a big part to play in where we are here in this matchup. It was your team that beat Timbers Army to set up a winner-takes-all affair. And to see what I need, let's take a quick look at the league standings. 1 point is what separates these two teams. Same exact win-loss record, apologies. Just 1 point separating them. So at the end of the day, the winner of this match wins the league title. Serrano, I couldn't have asked for a better setup for this match.
Yeah, it's like he's saying, man, winner take all. Like, does it matter if it goes to 5 or it's just
It literally
one and
doesn't
done?
matter, because if you do the
Okay.
math, whichever losing team gets 2 points, well, the other team will have 4 and will have more points in the end. So let's say Frontera Chrome wins in 5, right? Timbers Army will be on 50, but Frontera Chrome will jump above them with 51 points.
Yeah, and like we're saying, bro, whoever drops that ball at the very end of the game, most games won, they're taking this whole thing, taking the chip, getting the title, getting the role, you feel me? So
Yep.
this is really important.
Oh,
And
yeah.
both teams need to be on their A game because they're both going to be out for blood today.
Oh, for sure. And Serrano, you have had some experience winning championships for KC Cauldron in past seasons. You know, you guys in season 7 were double winners. You won the league and the cup. You guys, had some historical success, essentially. So you know what it takes to win. I mean, meanwhile, over here, you have Timbers Army, who only have 1 championship, and that is the cup in season 9. And Frontera SC Chrome, this potentially might be their first ever championship title in SGL in essentially their first ever season. Full season, rather. And, it's the perfect time to take a look at these two sides. What will it take, from your eyes, for either team to win this matchup?
I guess using my experience from playing FSD Chrome, they play pretty chaotic, but they like 2 people up front just taking your boost, bumping you, landing on you after like an offensive chance, and just disrupting your defense while 1 person is sitting in the back, like towards their net almost, just waiting for a booming clear, and also playing the midfield as well, just keeping the ball in your half, keeping pressure on you and your team, and waiting for you to mess up. And on the other side with Timbers Army, like, I'm gonna be honest, the ball flows through Loyboy, whether it's through a dribble, an offensive opportunity through the air, and then if he doesn't score, then Nelly or Rydog are gonna put the ball in the back of the net after bumping you. So it 2 chaotic playstyles clashing here. So I think if FSD Chrome are gonna win, they need to make sure Timbers Army are uncomfortable on defense, whether that's through a bump or just constant pressure from taking their boost and not being able to clear it. Just they need to do that. And if Timbers Army are gonna win, um, they just score. I know I know this sounds wicked, but like they just need to make sure their offensive opportunities go in through Loy Boy and avoid getting bumped. So yeah, that's what I have for the keys to winning the game, I suppose.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you couldn't ask for two different team profiles right here because you brought up Loy Boy for Timbers Army, and it's tough to talk about Timbers Army without talking about Loy Boy. And speaking of Loy Boy, I see Loy Boy's dad right here in the chat, father of the Loys. Good to see you in the chat, by the way, as well as a bunch of other people flowing in. Optimant, good to see you. Palace, great to have you on here as well. And Skyline, of course, dropping the 100 bits at the very beginning of the stream. Thank you very much for your support as always. But yeah, let's get back into Timbers Army. Loy Boy is the main man, but he's not necessarily like carrying this team, right? I mean, we have to talk about the rest of the players in this team as well.
Yeah, that's true. I bring Loy Boy's name up because like he is like the spearhead of the offense, and if he's not scoring on you from a solo play, like the ball is going in your net because it's getting cleaned up from like Nelly or like Ride Dog. Like I can tell you from just playing against them, like there are times where Nelly has the most goals like in the lobby because he's cleaning up a goal from a passing play from Loy Boy or what's his name, Ride Dog, demoing you, bumping you off the goal line, and then he has an open net. So like every player on this team has a part that they play, and if all three of them can play well and play their roles, then they can win this game. Also, shout out Piglet, also on the field. I think he scored against us in the last series we played as well. So everyone on this team has a role to play, and if they can do it well, then they can win this game.
Oh, for sure. But would you agree with the idea that, Loy Boy is the guy who takes them to the next level?
Yes, without a doubt.
For sure. And that's what makes them different to Frontera Chrome, because if we look at this lineup right here, bigger squad, and really when you look at this team, no one really sticks out per se. Like with Loy Boy, you see all the big numbers and you're like, oh my god, this guy is the main man. And you see this in his performances as well. Frontera Chrome, meanwhile, don't necessarily reflect that, but they still have a very good squad. So what makes this set of players stick out, Serrano?
I think they just mesh well. All of them mesh well together. Their chemistry is pretty good. Like they all seem on the same page every time. Like whenever we play them, like every play just seemed to work out in their favor, whether it was a 50 or someone getting bumped and then there's an immediate follow-up, not someone too far away as second man or anything like that. They're right there to put the ball in the back of the net. So everybody's working off the backs of each other, like cogs in a machine, like instant responses from the FSD boys. So if they continue to play like that and disrupt Timbers Army and throw them off their game, then I think they take this.
For sure, Serrano. Very, very well said. Looking at someone like Meki Ducky, in past seasons, he would be the main man for the past rendition of this team, the locals, This time, though, he's become a cog in a machine. Would you still say, though, that he has looked the best he ever has, even though he hasn't stuck out like he may have in the past seasons?
Yes, definitely. By playing, like, the way he plays with his... Like, he plays for you to give the ball to him, whether it's through a 50-50 or just, like, rolling the ball down the field and he's in the back ready to collect it and to take it up the wall and do something. Yeah, I think Meki Ducky's been playing the best he's ever played, the best I've seen him. So, yeah, I agree with you.
There you go. So I always love this insight, by the way, so I'm really happy you're here to offer us the additional insight. I hope, chat, you guys are enjoying it as well. But now we are just about ready to kick off. But before we go on the field, Predictions are in order. I tried setting up something for channel points. None of y'all freaking went in. I'm gonna try again. I need you guys to put your channel points where your mouth is, and where essentially. But Serrano, for you, you're on the mic now. Who do you see winning the Premier League title tonight?
This is tough. These teams are pretty even, man. Like I think I'm just gonna go back to what I said before. I actually have to pick somebody. I'm gonna go with Timbers Army personally, because if they can play well, if scoring all of their opportunities and like just bumping Frontera off the goal line, I think they can take it, but they have to do that. They can't afford to be making mistakes on defense. None of that. Just clean Rocket League, clear communications on defense as well. Because like if I'm gonna keep it a buck, like when we played them, they were making uncharacteristic mistakes on defense. So if they clean that up, I think their ceiling is highest in this matchup, and then they can win this.
Yep, I see it the exact same way. I think if both teams are at their very best, I think TA's ceiling is that bit higher, and that's probably all they need to win the Premier League title tonight. So I think it's going to be Timbers Army to win their first league title and their second title ever. For Terrachrome, you guys are good, but you just don't have the little bit of extra that, you know, Loy Boy gives Timbers Army. And now you know why I think Timbers Army is going to win the league title. But with that said, we are ready to go. Both teams are in the lobby. Let's kick off tonight's match. Let's get this started.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh, I cannot wait. This is going to be absolutely hype.
Yeah, this is good. I want 5. I need 5.
Oh, we all need 5. And here we go. Kickoff starts right now. Here we go. Frontera Chrome versus Timbers Army for the Premier League.
Hell yeah, man. And off the rip, Loy Boy taking it to the backboard and waiting for a cleanup. Mecky Ducky save on the goal line. Chelsea man clearance. Let's see what else happens. Is anybody up for this? Mecky Ducky on the backboard. Great clearance. Rydog to Nelly. Oh, it's through. Chelsea man. Uh-oh.
I'm just surprised at how tentative both teams look when, the opposition gets the ball. And if that tentativeness, that has hurt Timbers Army because Mecky Ducky gets the long shot straight out of the midfield, popping it over both Nelly and Rydog. Oh my goodness. And what a start for Frontera Crow. They take the lead.
1-0 in the first 30 seconds. Like I said, we got to clean it up on defense. Just gave a free net to Mecky Ducky, and he's going to score that every time. So you need to be a little more careful, but Loy Boy taking it to the wall, taken away by Shea Bomb. Chelsea man on the backboard, lets it drop. Nelly to Mecky Ducky. Here goes the 50, just keeping it safe.
And there you go, ball out wide, comfortable. Time for this team to clear it out. Ooh, that whip from Nelly's gonna make things worse. That loose ball also, but Loy Boy, he can bring it far away from him and he can still catch up to the ball and keep close control of it. It's up to his teammates though to see if they can set something up right here. Bit of an awkward moment. I think they were able to get a call from one of their teammates. So Larson, aka Chelsea man, said, nah, I'm good. I'll pop out of that. And so far, Frontera Chrome look happy defending right here.
Just letting TA hit the ball to him. You see a shot go to the net. Mecky Ducky makes a save on 0 boost. Shea Bomb down the field, see what he does. Nelly takes it away, keeps it to himself. Mecky Ducky, shot towards the net, double commit from TA. Oh, shot towards the net again. Another double commit.
So far, Timbers Army do look comfortable, Serrano. I mean, they may have been double committing, but they don't look stretched right now. And now they're able to bring the ball out to the other end. But this is the perfect moment for Frontera, the transition to the attack, looking for a shot. Two players coming out, Nelly and Loy Boy. Loy Boy getting credited with the save. And we've seen this from Timbers Army as well. When they're on the back foot, they're able to pull out a huge save, and that's what takes them to the next level.
Yeah, I agree. Again, as somebody that played against him, like Rydog making a save on the goal line, and just the ball just sailing away, your offensive opportunity is just gone. But let's see what he's got here. clearance from Shea Bomb, screaming down the field into the corner. Will he put it middle? Nope. Right dog with a great clear.
Nelly having to touch it away, but he gives it straight to Larson. No one there. Frontera looking to play it safe. Typically, we'd see them dive for that and, you know, catch the opposition off guard, but they're showing a lot of respect to Timbers Army. Happy enough to take a 1-0 lead and basically play counter-attacking Rocket League right here. Now, Serrano, you know, when we talk about counter-attacking soccer, you know, everyone gets a very clear idea of what's up. What is counter-attacking Rocket League from your experience?
Is that open? Goal! Goal from Shea Bomb. Just counter. I said counter. Just taking advantage of an opportunity. Loyboy misses the ball and it's just wide open. Okay, but to answer your question on counter-attacking in Rocket League, it's just absorbing pressure and then finally releasing it when your team has enough boost. You get a big clearance, then you just run down the field, and if the other team's not ready, you're scoring.
You know, that sums up Frontera Chrome to a T, because they kind of did that right there, but now they're looking for the killer third. Again, Larson and Shane choosing to stay deeper without much boost. I get the pragmatism, and it's kind of working out for them because this Timbers Army side has had no response until now. Oh boy, looking for the cherry pick, but just off target. Oh my goodness.
You know, like you said, counterattack, it almost worked. It's just inches away, just hitting the bar. They go again down the field. Nelly, what you got? Net's open. He doesn't have boost.
Ooh.
Good demos from TA.
That's interesting. You saw that, right? Loyboy was hanging around, and then he said, you know what, I'm going to take over, even though Nelly was there to go after the ball. Is that a sign of things just starting to unravel for Timbers Army?
I hope not, because they need to... They're going to need to do better than that if they're going to try and take this. Oh my god, shot on target. Right dog! Top of the net! Great pass from Nelly. Keep it up. That's we need more of that. Yes.
Oh, that is a beautiful side pass from the left wall. Loyboy tried to go for the bump. He didn't need to. Rydog's placement was incredible right there. 2-1. 43 seconds remaining. Game on.
Yeah, 40 seconds on the clock. This is so doable. TH needs to stay in it. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Is this open? Rydog? Can you do it?
No.
Oh.
That was it. Open net at their mercy. Rydog looking to get the quick contact. Instead of probably waiting for the ball to bounce back, I totally get why he did it, and I would too. Most of us would, for that matter. Just a tougher situation right there.
Yeah, it was honestly tough. It wasn't fast enough. Nelly towards the net. Rydog. Ooh, great defense from FSD. They're just waiting for the. They're just waiting.
Look,
they don't need to go.
Wasting. Oh my God,
Yeah.
Serrano, that is incredible mind games right there. But the last chance going for Timbers Army. Misses. That was it for Rydog. He couldn't get the touch, and Frontera Chrome hold on to take game one.
My hands are on my head. It was there.
Oh my God.
It was literally there.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
More of that, please. Yes. 5 games of that, please, guys. Thank you.
Oh my God.
But yeah, real unfortunate from TA. Almost had the equalizer twice. But they can keep if they can keep playing like that, like the way they did for the final, like I'd say like a minute and a half, then I think they can turn this around. Like it's not over by a long shot. 1 goal game. It's not over.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, both teams have been in this position before. They have come back, you know, against all sorts of opposition. That's why they're here fighting for the league title at the end of the day. Who was a standout performer for you in this matchup? Tough question, right?
That's tough.
Because I don't even know.
I don't think I have an answer. I think everybody on FSD played their roles, did what they needed to do, played defense. You saw the time wasting at the very end. Like that was a team effort.
Absolutely, for sure. I think what we've seen right here is if Loyboy isn't stepping up and taking over, Timbers Army are going to struggle. Let's see if that changes here. Here we go, game 2 at Sovereign Field. What a kickoff, though, for Frontera Chrome. Larson bringing it forward. Good defending to see it off. But Mecky Ducky and Shea Bomb are looking to follow this up.
Ooh. Yeah, here we go again. FSD with the pressure. Pinches, 50s, just being annoying, not letting you get the clearance that you want. But we have Nelly taking it off the ceiling. Touch to the net. Shaybomb clears. Will FSD get out of here? Is our 50 from Rydog? Loyboy, no boost. Gets the corner. Nelly, good clear off the wall. Loyboy's up. Solo play. What you got?
Uh-oh.
In the net. Oh, never mind. Great save from Chelsea, man. But Rydog. Oh,
Wait.
he misses. He's going to go again. Fakes it. Leaves it for Nelly.
How did Chelsea man pull that off, by the way? Because I thought he was nowhere near that, and somehow he just falls onto the ball with Loyboy. Some incredible luck for Frontera. Or maybe they meant it, I don't know.
I don't know what happened. That sort of thing seems to go on whenever you play FSD Chrome. They pull it out the hat, man.
Oh, they absolutely do. I mean, Pal said it as well in the game chat. This team somehow just saves everything.
I agree, they do just save everything. It happened to me, we got 3-0'd. But this isn't about me right now. This is about the ball going into the net. Loyboy, top corner! Seizes the opportunity, sees the net open, and just lets it fly. EA up 1-0.
Bit of a mix-up between Shaybomb and Larson. Shaybomb going back, but then going towards the ball. One lapse in concentration leads to an opening for Timbers Army. They capitalize. They are up 1-0. Might this be what they need to get back into this match?
I think so. More of that. Scoring first and just keeping the pressure up. They need to win this 50 first. And then Meki Ducky, no boost. Loyboy puts it on target. Will they save it? They do. Puts it back into the middle. Rydog with a shot. Not there, unfortunately. Nelly in a 1v1 against Meki Ducky. Not something you want to see. Shaybomb, open net. Goal!
Pretty straightforward counterattack. Meki Ducky brings the ball out. He doesn't even need 100 boosts. He just goes for the low 50 with Nelly. Nelly tries to get it away, but Shaybomb is lurking right behind a perfectly executed counterattack. 1-1, just like that. And it seems like Frontera just have an answer to everything Timbers Army throw at him.
They got scored on first, but they didn't let that deter them. They saw how much time was on the clock, just decided to keep doing what they do normally, and boom, equalizer.
Oh no, not the whips!
Ooh.
Ducky there to bail out Shaybomb, but now Frontera on the back foot. They needed that clearance. Good job so far. Big 50 win by Chelsea, man. Big demo 2v2 action. Shaybomb towards the net. Nelly spawned right on time though to get it out.
Indeed he did. Rydog taking it down the field on the wall. Plays a 50. Plays a fake. Gets it over. Is it open? Boy! The cleanup. Great job from Rydog. Just not panic with the ball. Fakes the guy. Flips it over the next one. Easy open net. Easiest goal he's going to score all series.
Oh my god. Fatality, I agree. That was an absolutely nice pass. When Rydog is full of confidence, I mean, he always sells himself short when he talks about his gameplay, but when he is on his game, he is definitely one of the best players in SGL. Showed it right there, faking out Larson with ease, and setting up Loyboy for his second.
Indeed. The TA need to keep this up, and they can take it. Just, again, the confidence, like you said, I'm gonna play off that confidence part you talked about. Maybe this will spark something in the whole team to just go, just shoot, just not play scared. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You can't play scared right now. This is like everything's on the line.
Oh, absolutely. And look at how Timbers Army are playing. They're not afraid to go for the ball now. And Loyboy just looks like he has gone to the next level. When his teammates start playing with so much confidence and self-belief, his game gets unlocked. And right now it's Frontera who are on the back foot, looking to try and clean up their game. Just not getting the touches they need, but they're able to keep the pressure going. Let's see if they can create a chance. However, against this kind of Timbers Army side, when they're ahead, they're very, very difficult to break down.
Agreed, yeah. Once they get the ball rolling, once they get one in your net, two in your net, then it's hard to turn that around. Especially with the Loyboy playing the way he is.
So then, from your experiences, Serrano, what would it take to unlock this kind of Timbers Army side? Is it just a lucky break? Is there nothing a team can do within their control to like unlock this Timbers Army team?
Goal number 3. Rydog off the cleanup from a good solo play from Loyboy. Like, again, like, just bringing something out of nothing, just opening up the defense with a solo play, and then boom, open net. But to answer your question about unlocking this TA team, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say, like, you can't do it, but, like, it's hard to when everybody's playing full of confidence. So, this might be a 4th. Ooh, off the backboard.
Just incredible to see how Frontera Chrome have been second bested in this game too. Great individual plays, but also really good teamwork from Timber's Army. They're not necessarily, you know, getting their passing game going, but everyone's in the right place at the right time. Seems like the comms are in order. Frontera have tried to get their own passing game going, but it feels like they need to go back to the drawing board and reset, just like Timber's Army did after game 1, because now, Chat and Serrano, it is 1 apiece. It is essentially a best of 3, and there you go. Loyboy gets the hat trick he was looking for. I think Timber's Army arrived, and we have ourselves a matchup.
Yeah, we got a game. 1-1. Again, with Loyboy deciding to take off this game, and once he gets going, it's hard to stop. Once you get the hot hand, like, it's hard to cool off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You're all good. You're all good. I think looking at the post-game stats right here, one thing I've noticed is a whole lot more touches for this Timber's Army side. You know, they got given some time on the ball because Frontera Chrome tried to continue on where they left off in game 1. You know, they were trying to operate with not much boost overall, focusing on positioning more than their boost levels. And I think that kind of backfired on them here once Timber's Army stepped up their game. Because if you look at the number of touches between these two sides, Timber's Army, like, almost double whatever Frontera Chrome have right here.
Yeah, you make a good point by playing positioning instead of getting boost, and that let TA run all over him by having, like, you know, Loyboy boosted up like that. His second to last goal, an air dribble, which bounces off the crossbar and lands into a open net for Rydog. They just had the boost to be able to do that, and if you're just sitting in the back with no boost, like how FSD played right there, you're gonna get scored on. But here we are, game 3. Let's see who takes the lead.
Yes, both teams are back to square one now. So, you know, for them, I guess they don't need to worry about how the past 2 games have gone. So basically a brand new best of 3 match for both of these sides. We'll see who can get themselves going. Frontera Chrome really need to step it up, though. I think they need to stop focusing on, like, a purely defensive game, because once Timber's Army get their game going, they're just way too fast, and you have to fight fire with fire at that moment.
Yeah, I agree. Clean slate. FSD have a chance to go back to the drawing board and try and turn this around, because the momentum did change, I will say, from last game. So yeah, they need to go on offense, start scoring again. They got a goal last game, but a goal, not 4. So yeah, offense is going to be needed in this matchup.
Timber's Army had a bit of a rough moment right there. Didn't really get a clean attack going. And now Frontera Chrome are all the way up. Mecky Ducky looking for a cross. Timber's Army able to deal with that. Now it's Larson's turn, popping it up. Beats Rydog, but not Nelly. But Shaybob is there, setting up Larson. Mecky Ducky comes in and takes over. Gets the dunk on Nelly. I believe that was Nelly, right? No, it was Lloyd. Oh, wait, never mind. It was
Both
Nelly.
of them?
Oh, no.
And that's what we were talking about. FSD Chrome decided to go get on the orange half, and a goal came out of it. Let's see another one here. Oh, what a save.
And Loyboy still has 52 boosts. He can get a second save right here, right on time, and gets out as well, trying to get a dribble going. His teammates are set up now to defend, but oh my goodness, Frontera Chrome have woken up. They are looking for a second.
They are indeed. Here we have Shaybomb trying to get it to the middle. Mecky Ducky takes over. Lets Rydog touch the ball. He's going for a bump. Gets a demo. Loyboy, the only one left, decides to play it out. Goes again here off the ceiling. Pinch. to Meki Ducky.
Now Meki Ducky slows this down, beats one, cannot get after Rydog though. That's where Rydog comes up at his best. When one guy challenges, he's there quickly, not giving you the time to follow up. Did so well right there to get the ball away from Ducky.
Indeed he did, and that's what I need TA to keep doing more of, covering each other, because if you don't, then you might get scored on just like this. Just kidding. Lloydboy with a great save.
Yeah, some really good saves
again
at the moment for Timber's Army. Looking like they're content to just defend this 1-goal deficit at the moment, because I feel like they have the belief to come back and get something back right here as Lloydboy looks for the bump. 50 between Nelly and Larson, if I'm not mistaken. That is right. Now Frontera Chrome are setting their defensive shape.
Yeah, they're content to just wait for their opportunity. They're not trying to rush it. They're just waiting for the right moment to strike like this. Oh, off the backboard.
Can Frontera Chrome take advantage of this counterattack right here? Shot on net, it is open.
Oof.
Near post miss. Meki Ducky uses all of his boost to follow up. Cannot get a more substantial touch. But Larson's there in the midfield to keep it going. Oh, that's going to be uncomfortable for Timber's Army. Shabob high off the backboard. Meki Ducky looking to get there first, but Lloydboy beats him to it. And now Timber's Army take control.
Yes, they do. Rydog getting the mid boost. Going off the ceiling. What you got for me? Nothing. Lloydboy in the corner. Keeps it to himself. Takes 100. Tries to beat Meki Ducky. Doesn't. Is this a shot? No. Double commit from TA. Rydog in the 1v1. Shabob sends it away into the corner.
Ooh, he was looking for a harder pinch right there, but it still kind of works out because now Frontera Chrome have established their positions. Shabob choosing to go back to big boost though. Invites Timber's Army back, and there's the opening. Nelly over the post. He should have had that on target because now we're in the final minute, and Meki Ducky looks for it. Second.
No way!
And what a big goal that is, Serrano.
Yeah, that's what Meki Ducky does, bro. Just kept calm, didn't flip early, nothing. Just waited till the last possible moment to jump, and Lloydboy had no time to get it out. And here we are, 2-0. FSD Chrome.
I'm gonna give credit to Meki Ducky for that, Serrano, because he was looking for the bump on Lloydboy. Lloydboy had to sit back and wait, but by the time he got the first touch, he was already going towards the back of the net. Well played by Ducky in that moment.
Too late. There might be a chance here. 50. Nelly. Not a lot of boost. Lloydboy takes it off of him. He's looking for a solo play here. Let's see what he's got. Rydog is pre-jumping. It's in the net. What a play!
The delayed flip reset was all it takes for Lloydboy to get the equalizer. Look at how far away he was as well. Everyone from Frontera Chrome waiting for him to make his move, and it's that little delay that gave him the right moment to get a shot off with enough power. 2-1, 30 seconds remaining. Oh my goodness, we are setting ourselves up for an insane finale right here.
Yeah, this game ain't over. TA are still in it. There's still plenty of time to go down the field and put the ball in the net potentially. Let me see it. Oh no. Wait, Rydog.
Off of the goal line and off the post. What an insane defensive moment that was for Meki Ducky. Frontera Chrome are holding on tight as the clock ticks down to 1. Final play potentially for Timber's Army, but it has to be now or never.
Meki Ducky drops it, and there it is. Like we were saying before this game started, FSD Chrome needed to not play so passive, and I guess they heard us or something, and they decided to go take it to TA on the other side of the field and put 2 in the back of the net. And now they're in the lead.
Honestly, it does make sense, but I would not also be surprised if someone like Shabob's listening to the commentary, or some other San Diego fan who is with them, you know, is listening into the stream and relaying info. Because, you know, why not? We might.
I know you see those developer tags. They hacking, bruh. I'm kidding. But yeah, they again, I just got to reiterate, FSD Chrome just decided to go play offense and not play so passive and disrupt TA, and now they've taken the lead in the series. And what can I say, bruh? that, like I said in the very beginning, it's keys to the game. Throw TA off their game, make them double commit, make Loyboy have to do everything on his own, and here we are, game 4. Oh, on est sur Parc de Paris, on y va. 3, 2, 1. Becky Ducky sending that John all the way to the net. Loyboy off his backboard. Chelsea man, right side of the wall. Nelly to the middle. Back to Loyboy. Off the backboard. Shaybon misses. Great clear from Chelsea man. Becky Ducky's already here. Takes the corner. Goes for the bump. Puts it fly to Loyboy.
Can I highlight something, Serrano, about this matchup so far? We haven't noticed anything extra fancy or mechy from either team at this point, outside of that flipped reset goal from Loyboy. It's been a lot of just good, clean execution, good fundamental team play, and just punishing other teams' mistakes. Is this something that comes to be the norm when two closely matched high-level teams face off against each other?
Yeah, it's just whoever can do what's normal in Rocket League, I guess. Whoever can do the fundamentals the best, like solid contact on the ball, passing, the demo, just solid Rocket League, you know? Whoever does that the most consistent is gonna win.
I want to highlight something Fatality said in the chat as well. Might be more aggro with bumps and demos this game, and it looks like those bumps and demos have unsettled Frontera Chrome enough because Shaybon plays it loose into the middle. Rydog with the shot. Loyboy looking for a bump as well. Nobody there for him to take out. Empty net. Timbers Army are up 1-0.
Yes, they are, and like you said, Loyboy up there looking for a bump, just trying to be more aggressive and just throwing off FSD Chrome. And now they have the lead. Let's see, Loyboy shot on target, double to Nelly. Unfortunate.
Ooh, what a big save that was as well from Larson. That was a really good play by Loyboy. Kind of surprised by the bounce off that crossbar. And I'm not just saying him, I was kind of surprised as well. But now it's going the other way. Open that soft
Oh, the slow shot.
What a genius approach by Ducky. Looking to take it soft instead of hitting it hard. 20 miles per hour, 32 kilometers per hour off of Alan's bangersonly.com radar gun. And chat, that's all it takes to get the equalizer.
1-1. FSD didn't take that lying down. They took offense to that goal and decided to go get one back. And here we are, 1-1 with 3 minutes still on the clock.
Oh my goodness, Loyboy with the sequence of touches right there. Could have had an angle, but Nelly tried to keep it going. And now Frontera Chrome going out on the attack. 2 touches to go towards the net. Loyboy saw that coming and saw him off.
Loyboy to the backboard. Chelsea man clears it. Back to him? Almost. Rydog to the middle. What's he got? He's got to pass mid to Nelly. 2 players go and commit. Chelsea man takes it downfield. Goes for a pop-up, but Loyboy has a free ball. He's better take it out.
Oh, big demo though. Nelly with the shot on net. Larson gets back right on time to make the save. Nothing fancy yet again. It's all about the timing and anticipation. Larson at the right place at the right time, and his team are still in it.
Great clear from Mickey Ducky. All the way to Rydog though, takes 100. Using it to carry it out to the right wall.
Ooh.
I lied. Chelsea man takes it, goes for the double. Almost.
Oh, Mickey Ducky with a tight angle shot. Nelly just getting it out of the goal line. Good anticipation this time coming up from Nelly of Timbers Army. And Loyboy looking for the solo.
Oh.
And look at that, Chad and Serrano. That is all it takes for Timbers Army to take the lead yet again. Great low air dribble. Frontera Chrome weren't able to deal with that. And Timbers Army take the lead.
Yeah, I'm looking, I'm seeing, and I'm witnessing the ball go in the net from Loyboy off another good solo play. Like, if he's online, it's hard to stop him. But Mickey Ducky doesn't care about what I have to say. He just wants to equalize the series himself.
It's a Mickey Ducky Loyboy showdown right here. Both players coming up big with the goals for their respective teams. a lead for Timbers Army, an equalizer, and we see it yet again. 1 minute 46 seconds remaining, 2 apiece. Chrome on match point. They win this. They win the league title. Timbers Army wins this. We go to Champions Field, where we've had so many legendary moments, both in SGL and Rocket League as a whole.
Jeez, man. They don't want to, what's it called? FSD didn't want to go outside. Mecky Ducky just decided to take it himself and score. But Lloyd Boy, ball on his hood. Can he pull off some magic again? Up in the air, looking for a bump. Doesn't get it. Rydog to the ceiling. Nobody there for the follow-up. Takes his boost. The double demo? I couldn't tell. But Lloyd Boy again on the ball. 50. Is there anyone there? No. Clear by Mecky Ducky. It's Chelsea man down out in the middle.
Right now, what I'm finding interesting is Frontera are looking to defend whilst they are tied 2 apiece right here. Looking to catch Timbers Army off guard. A big boom from Larson towards Ducky. Larson off the backboard. Shabob has to track back. That's the third. Good pragmatic decision making right there to keep his team right in this. Timbers Army now looking for the game winner. I doubt they're going to stretch themselves either. This is a do or die situation for Timbers Army. They don't want to lose it right here, but they have a chance to take the lead. And it's Lloyd Boy yet again, inspiring his team and taking them to the next level. Great touch to get it over 1. Great 50 to beat Shabob. And then Rydog is there to power it in with a 67 mile per hour, 107 kilometers Singer off of AlensBangersOnly.com radar gun. 3-2 to Timbers Army. 24 seconds remaining. Here we go.
Yeah, TA, they know they're not out of this. They want to take care of this now and get it to 5 with no issues. They don't want to go to OT, no nothing. Just get us to Champs Field already. That's what they're saying.
Oh, no. Time's running out for Frontera Chrome. That's not the bounce they were looking for.
Oh, yeah,
seals the deal. In game 4, goal number 4 for Timbers Army. Game 4 win for Timbers Army, and we are going to Champions Field.
Yeah, it's going to come down to one last game for who's winning the Prem here. Credit to TA here, not backing down even though they were down in the series. They want to win this thing, man. And so we'll see if the FSD Chrome boys can respond.
You know, Serrano,
see how bad they want to win it.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, you know, I am lost for words as to how this match has gone. So you know what? I'm just going to say 2 words right now that need to be said. Absolute cinema.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My hands are in the air. I'm doing the emote. This is exactly what I wanted. I was saying it so much at the beginning. I want 5, and we're getting 5. We're to see what type of game 5 it's gonna be. Are FSD Chrome gonna take this punch lying down, or are they gonna respond and try and take it for themselves? We'll see. Because I know some people in chat predicted FSD winning, but TA's got the momentum. We'll see if they put up a response here. Yeah, like David's saying here in chat. Sorry, Palace is saying here in chat. 1 game for the league. It all comes down to this.
I've been wondering, can Frontera Chrome change anything, or do they just have to stick to their game plan and the way they play to beat this Timbers Army side? Because right now, Timbers Army just look unbeatable, especially when Lloyd Boy just takes his game to a whole other level.
Yeah, he's been playing out of his mind right now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Game 5.
Popping it up.
There you go. Game 5, Champions Field. Winner takes all. Here we go. We couldn't have asked for a better end to the Premier League campaign. And we are getting what is an absolutely incredible finale.
Yes, we are. I couldn't have asked it for a better ending myself. I mean, aside from my team being here, but that's whatever. Shea Bomb off the left wall. Lloyd Boy. Putting off the wall. Shea Bomb redirect towards the net. Oh my gosh.
With no one from Frontera Chrome's there to follow up. Ducky going for the bump. Larson staying back. And look at that right up. Bringing it up all on his own. But both teams are looking to not concede the first. They're playing quite conservatively right here. And who can blame them for that? We're just looking for a lucky break at this moment.
Yeah, but also this is to win the league. Like you gotta put something on the line. You know, if you wanna take that lead, you gotta take a risk. So we'll see which team does that. Boy to the net. Shot there. Shaybomb booms it to the corner. Nelly booms it right back. I don't know. Maybe this game just turned into a match of boom ball.
Oh my goodness, that whip might change things though. Right off back passing to Lloyd Boy, ingenious play right there. But now Larson has it set up in the middle, looking for the ball. Shaybomb misses. Ducky's the third, chooses to forgo the challenge, and Timbers Army get away with it right there.
They did. They got away with nothing happening. I thought for sure that was a goal, but I guess not. But Nelly, let's see what you want. He wants to get the bump on Chelsea, man.
Shaybomb just getting enough to get it away, but Rydog and Nelly have set their positions up in the midfield. They're looking for that first. They're looking to take the initiative, and whenever Timbers Army does take the initiative, they win their game. Frontera noticed this. They respect this Timbers Army team. They are playing as defensively as they can to prevent conceding the first, but it's not enough. And it's Lloyd Boy. It had to be Lloyd Boy. When the going gets tough, Lloyd Boy gets going. Timbers Army with the start they were looking for in Game 5.
Yeah, and that's coming off a whiff from Chelsea, man, on the backboard. And Lloyd Boy spotted it immediately. Had his eyes on the prize the whole time and just puts the ball in the net. 1 OTA with less than 3 minutes on the clock.
And that is exactly what they were looking for as well. That's exactly what they needed. But things can change in the game. It's the snap of a finger. And that's all Frontera Chrome might need given how they play. They have to get out though because Timbers Army have pinned them back. No boost from Mecky Ducky, but he's looking for the 50. Doesn't get much out of it. Larson uses all of his boost to bring it to the midfield. Shaybomb uses all his boost to get that shot off. Who is going to follow this up? The ball is right there for the taking. Mecky Ducky chooses to go patient, and Nelly gets the time to clear it out.
And that's what I mean, man. Like, if FSD are going to respond, they got to take some risks. Like, can't be playing back this much. You got to send somebody downfield. That net was open. But here we go. Lloyd Boy in the air. Does he want a second one? Rydog's chasing the guy in the net. Oh my god! Saves his teammate's shots. Unfortunate.
I cannot believe what I've seen right there, Serrano. He did it again, by the way.
And then he makes that save, yeah. Oh, Nelly going for the bump on the net. Nothing coming from it this time.
Might that be the break Frontera Chrome we're looking for? Nice intervention by Shaybomb. The ball's loose, but Lloyd Boy's there to get to it first. Ducky following it up. No one there in the middle to meet it. Everyone backed. 2 players with 0 boost until Shaybomb got that off the corner. They're looking for the big pads. Might that be their downfall in Game 5?
I think so. Having people with no boost is no bueno, especially when you're down 1 goal, you have a minute left. It's time to make some shake. FSD, you gotta get out here and do something. But Nelly's not letting it happen. Lloyd Boy up in the air again, going for the double touch. Gets it. The ball's awkward. Double commit, but doesn't matter. Nelly off the backboard. Mecky Ducky misses. Lloyd Boy has a free touch. Gives it away back to FSD Chrome. And 30 on the clock. We'll see if there's a response.
Ooh, nice low touch right there by Shaybomb, bringing it forward all the way. Nelly has to clear out. Larson missing. 1v1 Ducky chooses to take the pragmatic approach. Big bump on Lloyd Boy, but he still has a boost to go for it. Oh my goodness, another big intervention. But Frontera Chrome are stuck at the back. They need help. They really need help right now to get back into this as we start to enter the final 10 seconds. It's all Timbers Army right here, but one moment can change everything. Larson looking for the clearance, no one there to meet it. 5 seconds remaining. Can they still get a goal back and take us to overtime? Might they not? It looks like they might not. Even though that ball gets popped up, Timbers Army clear it out. And chat, it's all over. Timbers Army win the league with a 1-0 win in Game 5. Their second ever championship, their first league title. Congratulations to Timbers Army. They are your Season 10 Premier League champions.
Yeah, I'm a parrot the same thing. Let's go, TA. Congratulations. I had y'all from the beginning of this. Y'all decided to ice it out in Game 5 with Loy Boy, the game winner. Who would have guessed that? Just stepping up, leading his team to this victory. Whether it was Game 2, Game 4, Game 5, doesn't matter. He did what he needed to do to bring TA to this dub.
Absolutely. And that's Loy Boy in a nutshell, too. He always steps it up when his team needs it. But man, I'm just thinking about that performance from Frontera Chrome. They had to get out and engage. They were not able to do that, and they got boost starved as well. Just became a very difficult assignment for them. But realistically, could they have changed anything, or was this the best they could have given?
No, I think they could have changed things by one. Shea Bomb, you need to score that floating in front of the net. I'm sorry, that was rude, but yeah, that could have definitely changed the series. And just prioritizing boost instead of positioning. Like, that's what happened to them in, what was it, game 4, I believe? Where they were playing a little too passive and not making TA uncomfortable like they did in game 1. But all in all, still credit to TA. They played really well. All three of them did really good to get to this point, and that's why they won the league. That's why they're here in this position. So congrats to TA, and yeah, I'm proud of y'all.
Oh, absolutely. Huge congrats to them. What an incredible performance by Timbers Army. And, you know, I think they were definitely the deserving champions at the very end, just given how they played. I don't think any other team could have gone over them, even though Frontera Chrome put up an incredible fight. They were so good, but Timbers Army, they came out in the end. Deserved winners.
Yeah, I agree. TA, they showed they had it throughout the whole season. Like Fatality right here saying in chat, they are the most consistent, and it showed today. Even though they were down 2-1, they didn't let it disrupt them. I'm not sure what they had going on in their team comms. Rydog might have been given the pep talk, and it worked. They held it down and brought it back and won a nice little 1-0 in game 5. So again, congratulations to Timbers Army. Shout out Portland.
Shout out Portland indeed. After their cup success in Season 9, they have followed it up with a Season 10 league title. They got knocked out of the Season 10 Cup early in the season against Lasico Dose. They wanted this, though. This was their main focus for the whole season, and they got what they were looking for. They got that league championship. So for them, I'm sure this is going to be an absolutely successful season. Serrano, your thoughts on this team the whole season? Do you think they were worthy winners, and how did you view their performances throughout the whole season?
I mean, I have to say they're worthy winners. I can't argue against it because they were more consistent. They finished with the most points, the most wins. Like, it doesn't matter what I have to say. But yes, they deserve it, absolutely. And again, I'm proud of them.
And
yeah, again, congrats, TA.
Oh, absolutely.
Y'all deserve it.
And let us talk about Frontera Chrome as well. You know, first full season together. Meki Ducky is the only experienced player in that whole team, but they came out looking incredible for their first full season, and they finished second as well. You know, taking this to Game 5, and they have a cup final to look forward to as well against Lasico Dose. I mean, surely they won't be disappointed by this, will they?
Yeah, you're right. I don't think they're gonna let this get the best of them. They're gonna re-up, recharge, and get ready for their cup final against La Cinco Doce. And they only have to win one series, right? Compared to Cinco Doce needing the bracket reset. Do I have the good info? Is that good info?
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, they only need to win one series, and then they'll be taking some hardware home with them alongside TA. So this is not the end for you, FSD Chrome. Keep your heads up and stay focused on the next matchup.
Absolutely. Well, you know what time it is now, Serrano and chat. It is time for some interviews. Of course, we're going to kick it off with the champions. We are going to kick it off with Timbers Army. Let us bring in the whole team because they all requested to get interviewed. So let us bring in Rydog and Nelly, and last but not least, Loy Boy. Good to have you all in here. Congratulations, wrong team logo, forgive me for that. Congratulations on the team, so on the Premier League title. How are you all feeling after that insane match?
My heart rate's probably 150,000, but I don't know, man. That we were locked in, even going down 2-1. Like, we were just so like. I think we felt as a team that a lot of the goals we were giving up were a lot of our mistakes, and so I think that just like gave us more confidence to like go forward and like kind of reset the mental a little bit of just, hey, it's not necessarily them beating us, it's us beating us. And when we made those tweaks, man, we kept scoring and defending really well. So yeah, feeling really good. Feels good to get the star on the crest.
Absolutely, you guys definitely deserved it. By the way, Serrano, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But I'll kick it off with, you guys, when you kicked off that game one, there was a little bit of nervousness. You guys looked a bit hesitant. Did it take some time for your whole team to settle into this match and get going?
It was definitely, I don't know if it was not us coming in hesitant. It was more, our second man was definitely playing high, and their play style is very, not boomer ball, but they play fast, and so the ball is always coming back towards us. And just once we started like finding out that we could play further back, we kind of had more control of the game, it felt like. But like, yeah, they're fast, and so that first game is like very tough, especially against them, because you have to adapt to that play style really quick.
That's what's up. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear the insight from the person that was actually out there on the field. So, good answer there. My question is, what was going on? What was y'all's mental going into Game 4? You're down 2-1. You lose this next one, and the other team takes the title. I just want to know what y'all were thinking going into Game 4. How y'all managed to wrap it around.
I think for us, it's like we never felt like they were getting the better of us. Like we mentioned earlier, that we were making our own mistakes, cheating a little too high, not getting the right touches. So we just kind of took a second, took a breath, focused up. We didn't really change any strategy or anything going into that Game 4. We just knew if we played our game effectively, then we were going to be in good shape. So, and it worked out.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I forgot that like it was, if we lost, we went home until I think 1 minute was left in Game 4.
So,
all right, chill out, J.R. Smith.
I mean, you guys didn't have any subs tonight. Piglet did seem like he was on. You three had to do it tonight, but throughout the season, you've made full use of your squad, including Piglet. Let's talk about Piglet since he's not here, even to speak about himself. How much credit should he get for your success this season?
He should be here. That's the question. That's the real answers. He should be in here with us. But no, he was Coach Piglet tonight, as he often is when us three are playing. I'll let the rest of the guys speak too, but I'm stoked that he gets playing time, and I think he downplays himself a little bit too much, often like me as well. But he's a really good player, so I'm always happy when he gets to see the field, regardless of who we're playing. Doesn't matter. And he's also just a joy to be around too in the comms, and always love talking Prem soccer with him and everything too. But he's super fun to play with and have in the comms with us. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm sure it's pretty similar.
Yeah, definitely. And he was in our call throughout the entirety of that series, cheering us on, giving us bird's eye view, a couple tips here and there. Coach Piglet at its finest. We were really trying to get him to join again. Throwing you under the bus here, Kyle. You should be here in the call, but it's all good. We'll get him one day.
Yeah, he's I don't think he's definitely in my top 3 teammates. Just a person to be around. No, he's sometimes the most fun to be around. And we did in-houses as our warm-up, and he was a very good he's very good at warming us up because he is, in reality, he is a brick wall. Meki Ducky may be the GOAT of defense in the SGL, but I put Piglet second.
There you go. I mean, hugely glowing words for Piglet right here. You know, everyone has to play a part in the league campaign, of course. I don't know if I had a next question. I had one, but it just went away. Serrano, you could go ahead.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna ask about Game 5. Like, I know y'all might be tired of me asking about like what y'all are thinking going into the game, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Did y'all know that y'all had the momentum on your side going to Game 5? Were y'all in there talking about some yeah, bro? I almost went crazy there. I'm sorry. Y'all, did you guys know you had it in the bag, or were y'all just eager to see what the other team had to bring to you?
I think it was. Go ahead.
Well,
Ryan.
the whole series, I felt like we had momentum. I don't know. I think we were just super confident going into the series and just throughout the series, even the games that we lost. Because I know I'll speak for me. Like, I'm usually pretty down on myself when I make mistakes and stuff like that. And for some reason, I was down for like 3 seconds, and then I was like, all right, no, we got it, we're good. And so I don't know if it was just like the game itself being super important and just being like, no, you need to, you know, bounce back and forget about it because you've got a league to win kind of thing, or I don't know, but I don't know, for at least for me, I just felt confident that every single game, even the ones we lost, we felt good.
Yeah, I think they had the better of us in Game 3. It was the only game that I really thought that they played a better game than we did. And case in point, I think that was the game where they had like 15 shots and we had like 8 saves, and it was the reverse all 4 of the other games, or at least 3 of the other games. So I think it was after Game 3 we noticed that we were like, hey, we play better. We're a better team when we're the team dictating play, when we're the team on the attack more of the game. So if we can just get back to that, then we'll be in good shape.
One final question from me. You know, you guys were facing off here against Frontera Chrome. This match set up for the league title. Given that this was their first full season together, did you expect them to take it all the way against you guys? And also, how do you evaluate their season overall?
I think we knew they were a good team off of the first series of the season. When we went Game 5 and lost to them. Kind of from there, you could tell they're going to be a dark horse, especially like Chelsea Man is a menace to play against. There's so many bumps, and he doesn't ball chase, but he beats you to the ball when you are not expecting it whatsoever. And so it's good that they shine throughout the season because they definitely deserve to do that with the skill on that roster. And there isn't a better team to have to fight with this season. It was just such a tight battle the entire way.
Yeah, they're one of the best rosters in the league by far, and I've said it like on the podcast and like over the course of the season, commentating them and stuff. Like, we all know how good, you know, like Meki Ducky is, and you know, Shea Bomb and Chelsea Man and their entire roster, but they just don't. I feel like they just don't have like or at least they don't play like they have a star. Like, all 3 of them are just insane players, and they just like molded into that team. And I compared them to the old Team Envy back in whatever Rocket League season that was. Like, just the machine of just like, they're not going to beat you with crazy mechanics, but they're just going to be a well-oiled machine, and they're just going to wear you down. And that's what I think makes them one of the toughest teams to play against, because you can, for some of the other teams, you can just take out one, or, you know, take out a player, be it demos or just insta challenging and stuff, and that team just kind of breaks down. But with these guys, you can't do that. Like, you have to, you can try and take one of them down. Like, you can try and target Meki Ducky, and then Shea Bomb's going to step up, or you can try and target Shea Bomb and Chelsea Man's going to step up. And so you can't really do that against this team. And so they're going to be so good moving forward. I hope that roster sticks together. I hope they get even some more players too, because I know how awesome their fan base is, and obviously their Rocket League community is strong as well. So,
Sada, any questions from you?
Nah, I think I think y'all answered everything I had to ask. Again, congrats to you guys. Y'all played well, man.
Well, there you have it. The floor is now yours, Timbers Army. Go ahead, say whatever you want to say. Give your shout outs.
Dibs on first. First of all, I want to shout out my dad, aka Father of the Boys, in the Twitch chat for introducing me to the league and always being supportive of me through games. He texts me after every game. Got a text after the game 5 ended in all capitals saying, "Fuck yeah." And that's just a reason to play the game. Truly is. And then shout out Rydog saving the ball in game 5. Wouldn't be a game without Rydog saving a shot. And shout out Piglet. Shout out my mom. Shout out Rocket League.
Love it. Reese, why don't you go next?
A big shout out to you guys, Maz, Serrano. Thank you so much for running the show. It's always a pleasure to be in the booth, and we're super appreciative for what you guys do. You guys make this league, especially you, Maz, but you guys make this league like super enjoyable for the players. So it's really fun to be a part of. And then yeah, shout out to Coach Piglet.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, shout out you guys. Obviously, Serrano, I heard it's your first time in the booth, so Maz, we'll have to get the report card afterwards. But when we watch it back, we'll have to see how Serrano did. But,
Man.
thanks for being in the booth, guys. Appreciate it. Obviously, Cinema Series that you guys got, so it is awesome for that. GG's to Chrome, obviously, as well. They're insane. They're an insane team, like I just said. Shout out my teammates. You guys are awesome. When obviously we did it. We went through the whole season and we got the trophy finally, which is awesome. That's inclusive of Piglet too, Coach Player Piglet. Awesome there. And then of course I got to shout out Mama Rydog in chat. I don't know if she actually chatted, but she was definitely watching because she was texting me as well. And then shout out my coworkers who I left work today and they were asking me about the game and I sent them links. I don't know if they were here or not, but it was pretty nice of them to support. So thanks again, and GG's.
GG's,
Real
guys.
quick shout out Skyline for gifting my dad a sub.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, Skyline.
Perfect timing.
What's up?
Well, GG's, guys. Celebrate that. You guys deserve the league title this season. Enjoy it. And we will catch you guys next season. Hopefully, with the same team. I don't know what you guys have in store for next season, but looking forward to seeing you guys come back for sure.
Yeah, GG's, y'all.
Yeah, GG's, guys. Thanks for streaming.
GG's,
Thank
boys.
you guys in the booth.
Man, what a wholesome end that was, Serrano. My heart was
I know.
melting, bro, when I was listening to that.
Yeah, shout out parents of the players, man. Coming and chatting, watching the kids play in a championship game, man. I respect that. I wish
Yeah,
my coworkers liked Rocket League.
There's just something wholesome about getting this much support, you know, for
Yeah.
these kind of competitions. At the end of the day, I just want to recap. This is just for bragging rights. We don't have like monetary prizes or gifts or anything like that. So really, you're just playing for pride, but it's still incredible to see all the support that these TA boys have gotten. And you know what? It just makes their league success this season all the more deserving. So big
Yeah,
congrats to them.
Yeah, congrats to you. Y'all earned it. Shout out all four of y'all. Piglet, Rydog, Boy, and Nelly, man.
Well, we're not done yet, by the way. We have a second interview coming up, and well, let us bring in Shea Bomb. And you know what? We kind of spoiled it earlier. We're gonna bring the whole Frontera Chrome team that played tonight. There you go.
What's good, y'all?
Larson, Ducky, and Shea Bomb, welcome on in. The Frontera Chrome team following up the Timbers Army team. Listen, that match didn't go the way y'all wanted it to, but look at the whole season and how it worked out for you guys. You guys are surely happy about how it went, right? Especially since you have a cup final to look forward to next week.
Exactly. You know, I don't want to go home empty-handed, so I'm glad we still have the chance to do that. Honestly, yeah, no, I'm very happy with how the season turned out. Obviously, want that game 5 back, but you know, GG's to Timbers Army.
Yeah, they played a great game 5. I think if you told me at the beginning of the season that we would get second, I'd be like, hell yeah, that's great. But being so close and taking it to game 5, it's definitely gonna sit with me for a bit. How close it was.
No, I hear you. I'd feel the same way. But personally, I'm hella proud of you guys. You know, coming in, getting second, and taking it to TA. I know it was a super small margin that you lost by, but still, like, not any team can just come in here and play this well across the whole season and play really good against top teams. You know what I'm saying? 3-0ing some, winning some in 5. Like, you guys played really good across the whole season. I just want to commend y'all's chemistry and y'all's play style. So again, good job, you guys. I'm proud of you guys as well.
Yeah, I appreciate
you.
that. I think
Thanks.
chemistry is a
appreciate
good
it.
call. It came together pretty quickly, like probably a lot faster than any of us expected because we didn't play together, and we just picked up with it and ran. Felt good.
So, you know, looking back throughout, you know, this whole time you guys have been here, you guys joined in the middle of season 9, and you guys gave the locals a bit of a push and gave us a taste of what was to come this season. I mean, even then, though, when you guys came together at the start of the season, was there an expectation that you guys were going to go for it all and be in contention for both the league and the cup? Like, do you guys think you've gone above and beyond this season?
You might say that we've gone above and beyond because we probably didn't have these expectations, but I think playing together, we're all good players, and seeing like Larson and Ducky pop off all the time, like, I'm also not surprised at the same time. And, you know, if we did it again next year, I also wouldn't be surprised because they're just good players to play with all the time.
I was really surprised at the beginning of the season because actually our very first match was against TA, and we beat them in game 5. If I remember correctly, like, that was our very first match. So, you know, we didn't have things figured out whatsoever. So that one went to game 5 as well, by the way. So
That was the first time we played as a team too. Like, you didn't play
yeah,
with Larson and like Ducky and
Oh,
Larson didn't
that's-
play a match together until then.
that's right. That's right.
So here's
I mean,
a question. Sorry, go ahead, Serrano.
I was just gonna like reiterate what I was saying earlier. Like, y'all are saying that y'all brought this team together real quick. Nobody had played with each other until that first match, but then y'all just took off like a rocket, and it just gelled together, no problem. So again, I'm commending y'all on that because not everybody can do that.
And now I'm curious. You know, you guys have one more match to play next week against the Cinco Doce. Do you think Timbers Army kind of set you up for that, given how they've played here tonight?
What do you mean, like, set us up?
Like, did they give you guys the right preparation to face off against the Cinco Doce next week?
Oh, I mean, yeah, kind of, but like, it's such a different format, you know, and because it's extra modes, right? So we have to think about that, and then also, you know, we have 2 lives as well, you know, coming from the upper bracket. So I feel like we're thinking about that series a lot differently too. So I don't know how my teammates feel.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to use the second life, but we need to talk about extra modes. We joked about that, but like, it's been a smattering of approaches for extra modes. So maybe we should probably play a couple, talk about it, see how you want to go about it. But yeah, it's definitely a
Also,
different format, and it's a fun one.
we have not played extra modes. We haven't played in the tournament in like a month, more than a month maybe. Like, so we need to grind some extra modes. Not saying which ones. I know they're in the chat right now.
You know they're still lurking, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I
It's not- it
ask
might
if
make
y'all
it
have
weird.
a game plan to take on Cinco Doce, or is that confidential?
we have our game modes that we like. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I hear you.
We
I
also
got
haven't
one that I
played.
might pull out. Wait, actually, I need to double check if we can pull it out.
We also haven't played them since the mid-season transfer, so they're a different team. Um,
Oh, that's
No,
right.
we did play
So-
them. We did play them
This
Not
is
after
Kazar's first match, I think, against
did
us.
with their new. Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think we did.
We beat them. We beat them.
Wow. Okay, I'm wrong.
Because I
Even their
think I
first
remember
match.
interviewing, and Maz asked if I was intimidated by the SSL tag. I remember that question.
Damn, I'm surprised you still remember that. I forgot about it until you brought it up. I did ask that. God.
Yeah, I think I replied with, I was hoping the dev tag instilled a different type of fear.
It's a good
You're
thing you
gonna
brought
tag
that
for
up,
tag.
Larson. Because,
Thanks.
you know, you guys have been playing with the dev tag throughout this whole time in SGL. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting it at all. What's the mindset with that approach? Like, are you guys happy enough to profess yourselves as devs to the whole SGL community?
Oh, sure, as long as Timber's army is ready to get banned tomorrow. No, I kid. Yeah, I hope it's like fun for everyone else as it is for us to be able to kind of like join a community as devs and as fellow soccer fans. And this is my first SGL season, so I was really coming into this as just completely blind as to how great this league is. So I was really just taking like 1 week at a time. So it's been a really great season. Sad that it all came down to just one game. We were really close. But it was a really good season. I had a lot of fun playing with the team. And shout out to Munz and Toast, who aren't here today, but hopefully we can pick them up in some extra mode soon or next season. We'll see.
Yeah, it's a good thing you brought them up because I wanted to ask you guys as well. You know, they still played a part in the league this season. How much you think they contributed to your season as a whole? Like, do you guys see them as having made major contributions to where you guys are to this day?
Yeah, for sure. Toast was a bit of a surprise because I just recruited for this league in like Discord, found someone who used to play all the time, and so like I didn't even know the guy. But it was cool because we started hanging out at the tailgate, watching games together. Sadly, he got sent away to Italy, I believe, for a few months for work, but I'm hoping he's back next season. And he's a great vibes guy, just like Munz. So it helps the team come together.
Also, it was really fun to have like, one person likes playing Rumble and one person likes playing Hoops. Like we could swap in and out. That was really fun. And, it was also fun to sub in for regular modes too. Sometimes we just needed to switch it up. Sometimes people like, I guess, out of form or something. Like it's nice to always have options. Just subs.
Sorry, Swan, I've been dominating the mic quite a bit. If you have a question, go ahead.
Nah, you're good. I can't think of anything. I'm blanking.
So, on that note, I do have a couple more questions. What's incredible to see is the parallels you guys have to San Diego FC in like your respective first full seasons. San Diego in their first full season went far, couldn't really win everything, but they still had a very successful season. You guys kind of mirrored them here at SGL. And on that note about San Diego FC, how much do you think that has strengthened the bond between you guys and your fandom as well for your soccer team?
It's got me more jacked up about it. Sometimes when talking like in other Discords, it's like just San Diego, but it's actually really cool just to see like this community talk about soccer all the time, not just to MLS, but everything. So it's been like another outlet just to like check in on things and just have connections with other people. Like right before we got pulled in here, the three of us were just talking San Diego SC, trying to get Ducky down for a match. And just kind of create that bond. And like I said, with Toast, I just started hanging out with Toast, get Munz out to games too. So it's something that we like hang out together, talk about SGL, talk about San Diego FC, and it's created like a mini community that we're building on too.
And do you see this community potentially growing for future seasons?
I hope so. I'll be recruiting for next season as well. I got some buddies who joined for season ticket members, but they're not good at Rocket League, so they're gonna get kicked out. But maybe I'll ask about some other people who like soccer around the office that you can get them in or something. Who knows? There's a lot of fans there.
Absolutely understandable. Well, you guys have one more match to look forward to next week, so your season isn't done yet. But still, congratulations on finishing second in the league this season. Great job. We're gonna leave the floor to you guys. Go ahead, say whatever you want to say. Give your shout outs. The floor is now yours.
Oh wait, one clarifying thing about the cup final. Like, we have 2 lives, right? I assume that. But...
Yeah, you have 2 lives because you're at the upper bracket.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
First of all, shout out you guys for putting all this together. I know it's not a small amount of work, so thanks for doing all the production work and everything. So that's super cool. Congrats to Timbers Army. You guys earned it, played great. But yeah, it's been a hell of a season. It's been fun. It's a fun community. I feel like the parity for this season was like so great compared to last. And it was just every single week was super engaging. And we just got to look forward to the matches. I don't know. I had a great time. You guys?
Yeah, I'll just echo what Shay said, and just really appreciate Timbers Army being such a high caliber team. If we're gonna lose to someone, I think they definitely deserved it. Even though it's kind of poetic in a way that we beat them week 1 and then they beat us the last week. We just got edged out by a few points. But yeah, great season to the rest of the team. Really competitive league. Enjoyed each week. Shout out to the teammates, Muns, Toast, Duck, and Shay. It was a great season. Look forward to the next.
Yeah, GG's to Timbers Army. They played really well. I thought, we went up 2-1. I thought we could have had them, but that game 4 was really close. In any case, I had a lot of fun this season, so it was always good vibes in the games. Regardless of if we were winning or losing. Obviously, a lot of winning this season, so that was good. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and that was a hell of a script, Maz. We played TA first game of the season and last game. That was a hell of a script.
Hey, listen, everything fell into place, okay? I just laid the pieces, but someone had to topple them and make them fall in the right direction. You guys did that, okay? I'm not. Don't give me 100% credit for this. It just worked out the way it did.
I hope it was a good match. It was like cinema. I hope it was cinema.
It was.
It was.
Well, there you have it. Go ahead.
I have one thing. This is off topic. Can y'all tell San Diego FC to take it easy on Sporting Kansas City on March 7th, please? Please, bro. Please, San Diego, I need this. My team is kind of winless.
I don't know. They played real well on the road last year, so.
Yeah, I remember
home
watching
than
my
road,
team
huh?
get thumped at home. To you guys, so tell them, chill out a little bit. Let the little guy win, please.
I just hope they
All right,
keep
I'm
going.
done.
Home opener is great.
Well, GG's, guys. May not have ended the way you guys wanted to, but in the grand scheme of things, you guys have still done very well, and you have a cup final to look forward to. So GG's, have a good night. We will see you all next week.
Yeah, GG's, you guys.
GG's, thank you.
for casting.
Man, what a night of Rocket League action, Serrano. Just absolutely incredible, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. Game 5, just like I asked for, and super close game as well, man. Like, you couldn't have asked for a better ending to the whole shebang either. Super close title race, and it ends like that. Like, both hands up, absolute cinema.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You know what? Let me see if I can put it up one more time, because that was absolutely worthy of this image right here. Absolute cinema. Well done for giving us all the entertainment. And you know what? Shout outs to the Premier League for giving us an absolutely entertaining season. Here is how the Premier League table looks. Oh, wait, that's not updated. There you go. Now it's updated. Frontera Chrome just one off of 50 points. Timbers Army finishing with an incredible 12-2 record, 52 points. Their only 2 losses to Frontera Chrome in week 1 and Cinco Doce. No, you guys. Sorry. In the last week.
I'm sorry.
Man, what an awesome season this has been. But you know what?
Yeah, I know. Shout out every single team in the Prem, putting their hearts out, playing their hearts out, playing well, man. And 52 points, 12-2, like that's really good, man. I think, is that the best record that we've seen in the top league?
Well,
I don't know.
Maybe in this current format, but historically, given how SGL's been in the past, maybe there have been teams with better records. You know, I'm thinking of the tainted, what are they called again? That Nashville team.
Man.
You know what? The less said about them, the better. Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, again, shout out everybody in the Prem, playing well, man. Great season, cinema for every single game, and yeah, again, just shout out everybody in the Premier.
I have to absolutely shout out to them. But you know what? This isn't the final match. This was the penultimate match. The final match, as you can see right in your schedule, it's your KC Cauldron Serrano going against Sounders RC on Sunday, March the 1st, 10 p.m. Eastern. Guys, there may not be anything on the line, but Sounders RC are looking to get another big scalp to round off their SGL season. And for KC Cauldron, they're looking to seal the deal with a big win to round off their incredible second half of the league campaign. Serrano, your final thought before we end this?
Yeah, we just trying to get third place, man. So be there and watch us play. You feel me? Other than that, again, gotta tip my hat to Timbers Army. They got out there and they did what they needed to do. They might have been down 2-1, but they didn't let that deter them, and they held off Frontera and took the dub. So again, shout out Rydog, Nelly, Loyboy, and Piglet, Coach Piglet, as I was calling him. Y'all did really good today, and it showed. So, yeah.
Absolutely well-deserved league champions for sure. But let's wrap this up for now. Serrano, gotta give a shout out to you. This is your first time in the commentary booth. You were absolutely incredible. I had so much fun commentating this with you. And I'm sure chat enjoyed you as well.
Thank you. I appreciate you letting me come on here and do this, because you didn't have to, but you chose to give me a shot. And I just hope I did the stream proud. If you go back and watch it, I hope I didn't make it awkward or anything. So, yeah. Thank you, Maz, for the opportunity.
Appreciate it, man. You know what? Thank you all in chat for hanging out with us throughout this season. We are not done yet, of course. We have 3 more matches, 1 Premier League match on Sunday, and then the Cup finals next week for both the Champ and the Premier League, from Premier Division, rather. But well, look at the time. It's 12:20 a.m. here on the East Coast. I need to hop off. I need to get some sleep before I take my plane out to Vancouver. But for you guys get your well-deserved rest as well to kick off your weekend. GG's to everyone. Shout out to you all as well for sticking around with us and having a great time in Season 10 so far. But it's not over yet. As I said, 3 more matches. But for now, this is the Only Bazaar and Serrano signing out. Have a good night.
All right, well, take care, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.